everyone, Lisa-Jayne here with Eurovision Ireland. You can see who my lovely guest is right now, the lovely Zoe from Austria. Hi Zoe.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me. You must be so busy at the moment.
Well, yeah, it's quite busy, but I enjoy interviews a lot.
Oh, thank you. First of all, you've just been in Tel Aviv, before that Amsterdam and Riga.
I haven't been to Riga.
You weren't in Riga?
There was no time. I had something different to do. But Amsterdam and Tel Aviv, and it was amazing. It was like an awesome experience, and I met many wonderful contestants who I really got to know better, and I really like them a lot. Most of them, all of them. And the songs are amazing. Like listening to them live makes it like a lot different, and the audience in Amsterdam and Tel Aviv was just amazing. I've never experienced something similar, and it was like an amazing feeling. Yeah.
We've seen you guys kind of getting selfies together and getting pictures together, all the artists, and it's been really special this year. I think you've kind of formed the class of 2016.
Yeah, it was like I'm being on a school trip with like getting everybody to that, but the selfies and stuff, it was like we sometimes took selfies, but most of the time we didn't even think about that because we're having so much fun. And yes, I'm really happy that I've been there. It was amazing. Yeah.
So have you got anyone in the pack that you've kind of become good, close friends with, or just everybody?
I mean, everybody's really nice. I've talked to almost everybody. Just Russia, that we didn't really get to know each other because it was very, a short term. But the people who were in Amsterdam and then in Tel Aviv, of course, we grew closer together. I really like, I like all of them, but the people I really got to know more, like maybe Serbia and Israel, like Sanya and Hobie. Switzerland, like Rika is a very nice person, and yes, lots more, like Bulgaria. Polly is a great singer as well. Finland, like lots of beautiful people and wonderful people from the heart, and we all share the same passion, so it's like easy to bond with them, I think, because like people singing on the bus all the time. At the beginning I was a bit scared because some of them already knew each other from Riga and from Moscow, and I was there like, oh god, I felt like a new kid in school. I was like, came in the middle of school year, and it's like, oh god, I don't know anybody. But it went so it really I really opened up afterwards, because I'm always shy at the beginning, even if it doesn't seem like that. But when you meet new people, with my boyfriend was with me in Amsterdam, we felt like the new kids in school. But then after in the evening when you had the concert, like the tension fell and we all started talking to each other, and yes, it was amazing.
Oh, lovely. I want to take you back to the start of your Eurovision journey and back to, now correct my German if it's wrong, wer singt first, right?
It's perfect.
It's good?
Yes.
I'm trying to learn German unsuccessfully.
No, basically, very good start.
Oh,
very good start.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
So back to your time there. How did you decide to enter? Why this year? Why not last year? Why?
Well, I did it last year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was at the Nationals. Yes,
Were you?
I
I
was
missed
at
it last
Wer
year.
singt für Österreich. And last year, I mean, I just finished school. I was 18 years old. I just got 18 years old last year in December, and then that was when the whole thing started. At the beginning, it was just because my father and I wrote like 2 songs together just for fun, and my father had an event where a host from a local radio station, like the most successful radio station in Austria, was hosting the event. And he heard the song, and he was like, yeah, do you know that ORF, like this TV station here, is looking for people for Wer singt für Österreich for the Eurovision Song Contest. Don't you want to send your song in? And we were like, I mean, it was, I always wanted to be in the Eurovision, but for me it was like something that could never happen because it's such a big thing and there's so many great artists. Like, how could I be the chosen one? And I was like, yeah, just try it out, just for fun, meeting new people and maybe getting a chance to write new songs, stuff like that. And then we signed our song in. There were like 300 people were chosen out of the whole videos and MP3 files they got, and I was one of them, and I was like very surprised by that at first, and then it got on and on, and once I was like on stage here in the studio with 15 other people, and it was like getting real. Like, I didn't realize I came so far. And then I was there with 5 other people. It was the 6 finalists. And then it was like second or third, I'm not sure because the voting was different, after the Make Makes. But I was not sad or like disappointed because I never thought of getting that far in the first place. So it was just, okay, that's amazing. I mean, wow. After that, we decided to release an album because throughout the time we had wrote many songs to have more, like my father and I write the songs together. I know I'm talking a lot, I'm sorry.
It's fine, you've got quite a lot of fans behind you, you're waving at us.
Many people. And so we wrote a lot of songs together to have more choices for the Eurovision, and we found choice for Kid for You last year. And then we released an album because we're like, okay, we have 6 songs, let's write another 6 songs and release an album, why not? It's called Debut, and I released it in October 2015. And then
I bought it.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. And then there was one song on the album, and we sent many of them to the radio stations. And then one of them was like an airplay, like a lot. Like it was called Mon cœur trop ému. And for me, that was like, wow, that's amazing. And then I got asked again if I wanted to participate in it because, of course, I was scared of not winning again. Like that would have been not that cool for me because I said, okay, I really want to do this. I'm just gonna try it again. And yes, we put a lot of energy in the whole thing and in the song, and then I finally got what I wanted, and it's great that I said like, okay, no, I'm not gonna. I think I'm quite proud of myself. Like, can I say that?
Yeah.
That I did not give up, because for me it's very important that if you want to have something, if you want to like live your dream, you cannot just say, nah, it didn't work out the last time, so I'm not gonna try it again, because you always have to fight for your dreams, and then in the end, eventually, you get what you really fought for.
Fantastic. The staging of the song in the national final.
Say it again.
Wer singt für Österreich?
Perfect.
Thank you. The staging there it's fabulous. I love it. I love the
Really?
dancing flowers and the treadmill and the looks like a child's drawing kind of thing. How
You mean
where
the
did that
video?
idea
In the
come
video?
from?
In the video?
Yeah, the video.
Yes. Well, on Wer singt für Österreich, it was actually a different visuals. They were like more 3D and more modern. And we said like, no, we wanted to have something like more like Yellow Submarine from the Beatles, like very like childish, but not too serious. Like we don't really want people to think that I'm in, like surrounded by clouds and do things. We wanted to do it very like very childish, like a child's drawing. Yes, the aquarelle and everything.
It's like a fantasy world.
Yes, but not too like, we don't want it to be looking like real. We wanted the people to say like, oh, okay, they drew something nice, and this is what we wanted to do. Now the question is, what will work on the big screen?
No, that's what I was going to say to you.
Yes.
What are you taking from there into Stockholm?
And I think that what we're going to do, like I saw some visuals today, they're not like how I imagined them exactly, but they're more like in the direction, because a few days ago I saw some and they were like not at all what we wanted to do. It were like very, very modern and things moving, and I wanted it to be like more simple and minimalistic, you know. So we talked to them like more acrylic and more not real, like cute, like And I think that we're getting in the right direction right now. The treadmill is gonna stay. I've got a wider one this time because the treadmill for Wer singt für Österreich is very, very small, and I was very insecure on it because we didn't practice a lot. So I was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to sing and not trip. And this
I was
time
going to ask you about
yes.
that because we were watching it going, please, I wish he had just a slightly shorter dress on.
But it has to be like, because otherwise, I don't know, even though I'm bare feet, because otherwise it would not have worked.
Right.
But the thing is, now we practice a lot. I mean, I practiced this morning on the treadmill, like playing balls, closing my eyes, looking around, and just moving on it. So it feels natural for me, which is amazing. And we're gonna have another practice tonight because tomorrow is a Dancing Stars, a big like dance show, and I'm gonna sing there on the treadmill with the visuals, the visuals that we have for now. So I'm gonna do the practice later on to see how it works with the visuals. We're gonna try out different things, and yes, I hope it's gonna be a bit like in the video, but not too much, like more like being on stage and still not too many things happening. Like I want it to be like still like beautiful to watch, not too charged, you know, like oh my god, what's happening,
Yeah.
like, minimalistic.
And it's a big stage in Stockholm, isn't it?
Yes.
The size of the
There's
stage is
LED,
huge.
like how do you call it? LED walls and the floor. It's something very special, and
I always think as a big stage as a solo artist, you have to be really creative with how you use the space, but not overuse it.
Yes, but it's also like cameras, of course, the camera setting, because if some people need like very wide shots because they want to show like what's happening everywhere, that's different than if I say like, okay, sometimes like maybe just close-ups or like until to here.
Yeah.
And stuff, so it doesn't have to be like always you don't always have to be see the whole thing, the whole wall, because otherwise you'll be like distracted from the artist and the song. It has to be great mix, a good harmony between, like Mons did last year.
Yeah.
I mean, he used the whole thing, but there were many close-ups and yes, it was it was nice.
Did you like Mons last year? Did you like the song?
Yes, I liked the song. I mean, the staging was amazing.
Was good.
And it was really best one I've seen like in years, and he really used the whole like possibilities.
Sure.
And they really worked on it, and you could see it, and he still was happy, and he was still like I call it like shining from the inside. I think that's very important to have the energy, and to show that you love to be on stage, that you love being at the Eurovision, to just enjoy this moment with all of your heart, and still not trip or something. I still not fall over, because it was amazing. It was very everything was perfect. It still felt natural, like everything was staged but still natural, which is amazing, which everybody wants to do.
Exactly. Let me ask you about the language, because you're singing in French.
Oh God,
you always
yes.
write in French, right? You
For the moment,
pretty
yes.
much always
Since I started,
French?
yes. I mean, when I was little, I always sang in English, of course, because I did not even. I always sang like Christina Aguilera and Beyonce. Like every girl, when she starts singing, is like tries to be like Beyonce and Christina Aguilera. But after time, I found my own voice, and then I found the language. It was just a coincidence. When I first started my song with my father, I came from school. I was in a French school, and he's been there too, like years before me, of course. And we just sat there, and I sang like he was playing. We were jamming, and just for fun. It was one of the first times we ever like played together. And I sang something in French. I don't know why, because maybe I just came home from school, and it felt right. It kind of like was the right thing. And I was like, okay, let's just write a French song for fun. And then we said, okay, let's just do it for many songs. Like, why not? Why not stay with the French language? Because it sounds natural, and that's the most authentic. That's the most important thing, that an artist sounds authentic no matter what language, no matter what song, that he feels comfortable with it. And that's why we said, okay, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it in French. And last year at the Best Festival pre-selection, we had a French song too. But they told us, like many people were of course criticizing, why don't you sing it in French? Why don't you sing it in English if you like, if you're the entry for Austria? Which is weird in the first place. Because,
why would you not sing in German, right?
But then we said, like, why do you always have to sing in English or in your own language? I mean, we could all share our language, like exchange them, like to open a new door. Maybe next year France will sing in German, or Poland will sing in I don't know, in Spanish. Maybe like that would be like it would even show more this come together and this connection between countries. I mean, I don't want to say like do this, but I don't think that should be a big problem that I'm not singing in English or in German, because when you listen to a song, the first thing you do is just enjoy it. And even if I'd never listen to the lyrics in the first place, I just feel the song, and then after a while I listen to the lyrics. Sometimes I don't know what the people wanted, like what the musicians, what's the story behind these lyrics, what they want to tell us, because sometimes as a musician you just write and you don't think about it. It's just a feeling, it's just a love you put into the song that gets through, and that the audience feels.
Sure.
And
so what's the story behind Loin?
Well, Loin for me it was just a song that made me happy when we first wrote it. It just like always, but of course it's not like a sad song or a ballad or a very modern song. It's it just felt very fairy tale like, and I mean I'm not princess or something, but in my heart I've always been a fan of fairy tales and stuff like that, because it always made me feel secure, like a child again, and happy, of course, because when you're secure you're happy. And when I wrote the song together with my father, it was actually the last song for our album, but it was in a different version than now. We recorded it, and then we were in a rush for the other songs, and then we finally said, okay, are we gonna do this song or not? Because we wanted to put it on the album, but it was like a very short time, and then he showed me like just the rough demo, because I did not even record it properly. It was just for the musicians to play with, and it just felt right. It just was like something special about it. I don't know. We were like both like happy when we heard it, like just like our heart was like, and so for me the message of the song is just to spread the feeling of positive vibes, to just make people feel, I don't know, happy and secure. Like just let them dream of another world.
And you must be really pleased because it's getting a lot of airplay in Austria on the radio, right?
Yes, like it's just amazing. Yes, they're very supportive about the Eurovision contestants every year. Like Make-Wish played a lot too, so that's very nice.
They still play the Make, so I imagine this time next year they will still be playing.
I hope
Loin
so.
to see.
I hope so.
So do I.
I mean, of course, like we changed the song to be like more like a stage song to Eurovision, but still keep the spirit and the authenticity. But on the album, like the version you heard it, I guess, or not?
The album version and the radio version.
Yes, but the album version is like much more acoustic, like with strings and everything. I like it very much too, but it would not have fit very well like on the big stage with all the TV and stuff. So yeah, that's why we did a bit more Eurovision style song.
It is. It's quite it's kind of a bit retro.
Yes.
But in a good way. It's
Thank
got
you.
that little, like, vibe back to the like 90s, kind of a little bit.
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, because most of the songs now are very modern, like with the beats and the clapping or the snapping, and it's amazing too. But for me, this is what I felt I can mostly identify with. I enjoy listening to retro music. I don't know. It really is my I enjoy doing that.
Great, and you have to do what you enjoy, right?
Yeah, because the audience feels that if you're not comfortable, they feel it, they see it, and if you're comfortable, like they are comfortable as well.
Absolutely. So tell everyone you are in semi-final 1, which is on Tuesday the 12th. No, Tuesday the 10th of May. Yes.
Yes, the 12th is the second semi-final. Yeah.
All the dates roll into one, don't they? With Eurovision, you're like, somebody tell me where I'm supposed to be.
My schedule is like I don't understand anything. Like I'm just gonna be there.
Fantastic. And of course, everyone should vote.
Please,
Zoe.
I would be so happy if I could go to the final. It'd be like a very dream come true. If you like my song, of course. If you don't like it, you don't have to call. But if you like it, I'd be very happy.
No, I don't care. If you don't like, just vote for Zoe anyway, because she's lovely.
I'd be very happy, and I thank you for your support in advance. And yes,
we have a little present for you from Eurovision Ireland. So we've got these little. Did you see my little Shamrock pin?
How is it called in English?
It's called a Shamrock.
A Shamrock.
Like a lucky Irish Shamrock.
I know the thing because we call it vierblättriges kleeblatt, which is a bit more complicated. Vierblättriges kleeblatt.
Shamrock.
Say it again. Vierblättriges kleeblatt.
What?
Vierblättriges
kleeblatt.
kleeblatt. Perfect.
Thank you.
Shamrock.
I have a little special Irish Shamrock. You're the first person to get these because they've only just arrived, and you're the first interview we're doing.
Thank you so much.
There's a little good luck.
Thank you so much.
Eurovision Ireland.
I've also got a little like Eiffel Tower with me. I'm gonna put them all in like a bit like a luck purse, and it's gonna be like I'll just open it and have the luck. Thank you very much.
Lovely. You're very welcome. Listen, I hope Dancing with the Stars goes well tomorrow.
Thank you.
I will try and find a way to watch that from back in the UK. And we will see you. Well, I will see you in London on Sunday.
Yes.
But it'll be a bit crazy. But we'll try and say hello.
I'm so looking forward to it. I've never been to London before.
Haven't
I've
you?
never been to England. Nothing. I'm so.
How is your English so good and you've never been to England?
I've watched series. I love watching things in original language.
You'll like London. I think you'll like it.
I think so too. One of my best friends lives there, and I asked her to go to the after show party if there's gonna be one, because then we can just really. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Still looking for Anish.
Yeah, don't ruin your nice leather jacket.
Thank you.
Look there.
It's beautiful.
The Irish are supporting you.
Hey! Thank you so
Zoe,
much.
thank you so much. I will see you in London on Sunday, and then I will see you in Stockholm.
Oh my god, it's so crazy. Everything's so crazy.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Shall I play that?
Yeah, go on.